Hello everyone, welcome to CC Sim Racing. I hope you are all back. If you're not, get back here now. Only joking. How is everyone? That was a great race, really enjoyable, and that was the Academy Series. We only had 8 people, but God, what a race. That was fantastic, it really was. In the commentary box is the man who finished in 3rd place. It's Mr. Jesse. How you doing, Jesse? Great to see you, buddy.
I'm great. Ready for some more racing with a little fuller track this time.
Yeah, definitely. We're just waiting for a couple of guys. Hatterlad is obviously someone's got a glitch. I think it's King. So we're going to let King come out of the room, but we will check out some of the drivers on track while we do so. We've also got another driver that we're waiting for who's trying to get this download done. He's literally just got in from work. I don't think we're going to have enough time to wait for him, but we'll have to see. Let me just write this on there. Just got to make sure that everyone is not glitching, because I really don't want to massacre like we had that Red Bull now, do we? But the GT4 seemed to be okay. There's a lot of twitching, apparently. Twitching a lot. Anyone that is part of my Twitch family, which is fantastic. I see that Stinker T, I think, or Stinker Ty, has joined us at Twitch. So thank you very much. Oh, Yogo TZ has also liked the stream. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. This is going to be wicked. I'm not too sure about the track. It looks like everyone likes it. Jesse, what do you know about this track, and how do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, this is obviously a super technical track, especially in the big S's that they have. I mean, you're coming down to like 40, 50, 60 mile an hour in some cases. And, you know, it's interesting. These guys are racing at a high level, and you know, at the speeds they're going, you know, especially that first lap, you got to show some major respect, or you could end up with 3-4 guys sliding through the gravel pit.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be very interesting. Easy to lose the penalty. I don't know if you just saw on screen there, one of the Hyundais going very wide indeed. Another place where you can lose time. You can get a massive penalty there. I didn't show the penalty for the Nürburgring. I really am sorry. I will get a smack bum to myself. There you go. But the penalty zone for today, there we are, is not Laser Majority. Oh my gosh, do you know what? I've just had a massive problem with Streamlabs and it's not great. But anyway, it looks like Red Spectre is jumping in for RHR, which I was wondering what was going to happen there. We will have a look at that table in a moment. I hope the tables are right. So yeah, but the penalty zone should have been this Interlagos, but obviously it's not. But yeah, that should have been there. It's not there. Apologies to everybody that is watching. I'm now panicking that the GT3 one ain't right, but I've got some time. Nick has also liked the stream. Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate that. That is Ghost Viper. Go and check him out. He has a league of his own as well. But he also races in the GT3 series on Thursday. Sorry. So if you want to come and watch the GT3 Manufacturer Series, come and watch on Thursday. It's going to be epic on Thursday. Really looking forward to it. So there we go. Lots of people now liking the stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. So let's have a look at these standings, Jesse, because this is where it all starts to make a lot of sense. So obviously we are now after round 3. This is now round 4. And this is the championship table from there. At the bottom of your screen there, you'll see that Dump Valves have changed their car, which is what we spoke about last week. And obviously, half points for them, obviously because they changed to the GT40. They seem to be a lot happier. Obviously, didn't have the best of runs out. You know, Rip and Terry was having a fantastic run. Just made a mistake, and that caught him out. So, see what they can do this week. So, race 1 for the evening for the GT4s are here. So GCCR are with the Audis 150 points. CC Sim Racing in the Nissans are with 148 points. TTR in the VWs 139.5. Then the Ferraris of Team CCSR, the sister team, with 133. DWT had a massive gain of points in the last race, and there you go, 128 points puts them into race 1. Tedrax Racing 127 points there, and Dadbod Racing still holding that 7th spot with 102. Sim Motorsport dropped out of the race 1 group, and they're on 98.5, so we'll keep an eye on them. But anything can happen in the next race. It all depends on the next race and obviously Thursday's race. So very, very interesting indeed. Still waiting for a couple more drivers. Red Spectre saying there's no reply. He's not going to make it. So somebody needs to message Red Spectre just to tell him that RHO is not going to make it, which is fine. So Red Spectre has jumped in his place. This could be big. So while we're waiting for that, Jesse, let's take a look at these guys out on track. So we have there Tabron on track, as you can see him. There he is in the Volkswagen Scirocco. Again, looking for some big points today, aren't they, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I'm just going through the lineup of who's in this race, and there's so many good racers. I mean, Tabron's obviously a great racer, and honestly, I think he does really well working with Clutch. They seem to almost help each other, reach a higher level that maybe individually they might not do so. And Wildney's one of the new graduates. I mean, but I raced with him in lobby yesterday, I guess it was, and man, he was flying. Hatterlad's an unbelievable driver. Man, is a guy that helps a lot of us in the academy. Obviously, Red Spectre, that speaks for itself. G Money is not known to a lot of the people, but G Money is a great racer in some of these other lobbies. So I mean, it's just almost a who's who of drivers right now. I haven't even talked about Matt Humphrey. I mean, he's a really good one too. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he is indeed. Birthday Boy is out on track in the Ferrari. He's waiting for his teammate. We will wait a couple more minutes. Obviously, we will start as soon as we can. We've tried to get all the teams in. Unfortunately, there was an update. I don't know why. Every Tuesday, GTS want to do an update. Damn you. But Tabron is there. Hatterlad is just messaging Red Spectre to say that he is racing today, which is great. Thank you to Dave Richards, also liking the stream. Great to see you. Ricardo as well. Thank you. Alessio Alonso Martinez has also followed. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Loads and loads of likes and follows. Really do enjoy this. But happy birthday to Humphrey Matt. He is out on track for Ferrari, so we'll see how he gets on today. He was really enjoying himself last week. Had a great race with Tabron. There he is. There's Tabron. We've got Mario on track as well in the Nissan, so he'll be looking for big points as well. Watch out for Hatter Lad, i.e. Hatter Pad. I think he's still on the pad, Jesse.
He is. He's still twitching away.
So still twitching away is Hatter Pad, so watch out for him. Great driver as well. ADT has also liked the stream. There is Clutch in the Jaguar as well. I don't know why Red Spectre is asking how many laps. This guy's too quick anyway. So Midnight is there in 4th position in the Hyundai. Great to see him. Look at the glistening of the water in the background. Beautiful. Oh, and Hatterlad says happy birthday. So there's Midnight in 5th position at the moment. Watch out for this guy. DWT are looking very quick at the moment. Sponsored by GTT as well, with Alex Garvey there. So great to see that DWT are really cooking on gas in the BMW team and really got some massive points, didn't they, last week, Jesse?
Yeah. I mean, they really nailed it last week. It was unfortunate because my team had one of their worst races last week. So it's frustrating when you see a team just kind of smoke the entire competition like that, and you feel helpless watching them do it. But that's the way it goes. I mean, those guys work together well. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very interesting to see. King is glitching, as you can see on screen. Hopefully that will disappear, but he's really glitching very badly at the moment. So hopefully that will disappear, but I'm sure the guys will mention that. There's a lot of drivers sitting in the pits at the moment. I think they're just watching on just to see what's going on with these guys and seeing if they can find a little gap where they're making a little bit of time and where they're not making any time, and see if they can adjust to suit. But there we go, Tabron and Clutch there. Clutch is coming into the pits now. So looks like we are still waiting on Legion. I don't think he's going to make it. He's trying to get hold of one of his team as well, and his partner in crime is also not messaging, which is a real shame. So it looks like he will not make this race, which is really unfortunate, and that is a massive blow for Ferrari. So we have King in. We still haven't got Legion in, which is a real shame. But yeah, we've got a massive race after this as well. We've got another one, which will be race 2 of the evening for the GT4 Manufacturer Series. If you haven't realised before, or what we do here, we have the 2 races, the GT3 and the GT4. They're both in the same team. There's a 4-man team. You can have any one of the drivers each week. You can only use one per race. If one can't make it, you have one of the other drivers to jump in his place, but they will only get half points. Okay, so that's how it works. The tyre wear is ridiculously high. I love it. It's 0.7 times 7. Sorry, times 8. So it's very, very tricky indeed. They have to pit after 5 minutes or before 15. If they don't, they get a penalty. They also have to come out of the exit, and they have to stay on the pit exit inside the lines. On the entry, it's absolutely fine. We don't mind that. Them blaring into the pits, it's absolutely fine. As you can see, King is really glitching at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues on track, but I'm sure someone will say something sooner or later. But it doesn't look like we're going to get him in. Oh, this is going to be a real shame for Legion. I don't know if he's in the box still. He's not there at the moment. He looks like RHR is there as well. What's RHR just put as well? Not spoken to Redface. But he's there, so no worries. So that means the Red Spectre is definitely in for this race. So, Jesse, it looks like we're going to have to go without him. It's going to be an absolute devastating blow for Ferrari tonight.
Yeah, it's the way it goes sometimes. We'll just say his engine blew up in the pits, huh? We'll call it we'll call it a race incident.
Yeah, well, that's fine with me. Yeah, Ferrari engine blowing up in the pits. They're not going to be very happy with me, are they, by saying that? But here we go. So qualifying begins. This is the GT4 series. We're really looking forward to this race. I think everyone's happy with the track, and we shall see how they get on. This is going to be brilliant. Here we go. So qualifying starts. 5-minute qualifying. It is literally a splash and dash to see what these guys can do. Tabron will look like lead the way. We shall see. We shall stay out of the way, and hopefully everyone gets out of the pits and there's no ballerina in on the top right hand side of your screen. Looks like everyone is out. Yep, just waiting for one more. There is another driver there who's just sitting there. We're hoping that he gets out as well. And then they should all space out. Well, hopefully they will, because we have discussed it so many times now. Debriefs are very important as well. And here they come down the straight. So it is King going to lead the way. Steve there in front. So everyone just going past now. Red Spectre giving some space, waiting for G Money. Clutches out, Matt's out. Toddy is coming through as well. So 2 drivers at the back there, they're waiting very, very patiently, which is very, very strange. Tabron and Mario. So they're going out together. Oh, and that works. So there they go.
Yeah, they'll get 1 lap in for sure. There's no chance of 2 in those cases.
Yeah, exactly. We've all been talking about the 1 lap and how many laps we should have, and everyone's been like, oh, we should only do 1 lap, and it's not fair on those guys because obviously they're coming out last, and some of them might not get through, and then there's a lot of there's no gaps for everyone to make before they can make the run. So there you go. That's what they're trying to do. And as you can see, Steve looks like he's waiting for clutch. He's just moving out of the way there. That is not good on those tyres. So he's giving himself a bit of space. I think he's trying to get out of the way. He's moving right off the track here. I don't know what the idea of that is, knocking out the 50 board there. And Steve's left the room. Steve has actually left the room. So Steve is out. So we'll see what happens in qualifying, and we should be able to reset, and we'll see how everyone gets on. But Midnight is going over the line. Let's go on board with Midnight as he comes through right now. And for some reason, what is going on today? Really don't know what's going on today. There we go. It's working now. Fantastic. So we're on board with Midnight. Jesse, let's see what he can do as he comes through into Lagos. So take us through us, mate, as we come down the straight here.
Yeah, you're going to come down the straight, and then this long left-hand turn. You're going to be braking some, but you want to carry your speed all the way through this. It's kind of a rounded curve with actually 2 turns in it. Then as you come up on the next corner, you're going to drop it down to about 90 or so, and it's all about throttle control through here. I mean, you've got same kind of rounded turn through actually 2 turns, and then you get into the S's where there's lots of very slow corners. We're talking 40, 50, 60 mile an hour. And obviously brake and acceleration is very important here, and it's easy to step on the gas at this low level of speed and just totally spin out. So you have to be really careful, especially with the mediums. Those mediums are going to have a lot of issues coming through these turns. And then as you come out, you've got a little straight here, and then it's come hard left back in. And you have to be careful not to ride too far out and hit that dirt, because it'll send you flying and you can lose a lot of time if you do.
Yeah, there we go. So here comes Midnight. He's on a lap now, and he's going to cross the line. I had a great chat with him on Saturday night as well. Tried to get him one of his races, and unfortunately I didn't get the chance to, which is a shame. But Midnight goes on line 1:39. That's a good starting lap. That is. Red Spectre is there behind him as well on track. He's coming through. He's on a personal best, of course he is. He does a 1:37. Ridiculous. G Money is there in second. He also goes over the line. And Matt takes second place off G Money. So there we are. Great drive from Matt Humphrey. RHR, obviously, unfortunately, is not here. So he will need to get a good run, will Red Spectre, to get that half points that he needs. So Clutch is in third place. So Clutch has now taken third. There he is in the Jag. Do apologise. There he is. Toddy has taken fourth. So great run from Toddy. Hatter Lad has just jumped into third position. Obviously, the guys at the back, they will have to wait until we finish the qualifying. Pac-Man has just bounced there into first place. He has taken and grabbed that power pill, chased some ghosts, and has got pole position. Fantastic stuff. 1:37.61, and then Tabron just busts out a 1:36.4. That's incredible.
I was just about to say, Pac-Man's really good at one-off laps, and then Tabron just totally blew it out of the water.
So there we go. Tabron in the lead at the moment. As you can see, the tyre degradation is really starting to kick in. We will ask all the guys to reset after the race has finished, obviously the qualifying. So
we do have Steve back in the lobby too, so we'll be able to get him in the race.
Yeah, I don't think he will, because qualifying started, so I don't think he'll sit on the back of the grid. So that's the only issue. I know Dave Wildney was also there. Red Spectre goes over the line, a little bit slower than his last lap, but not bad at all. Wildney has got into the room, which is great stuff. Hopefully Legion might be able to make it if he's lucky. So we will take a screenshot. We'll have to go through the grid. While we do, we'll hopefully get all these guys back on track and sorted again. So fingers crossed we can do that.
Man, I mean, Tabron, he had a time over 1 second better than the rest of the field. That is insane stuff.
I'm not going to write it. I'm going to get it quick enough, am I?
No worries.
And he's made it. Legion is in.
Wonderful.
There we go. So I wasn't going to make it in time, so we'll have to just quickly grab them and do a reset, please, if you can. Jesse, if you could message them on screen, that'd be fantastic. I didn't get enough time to do it. This is a real shame.
Yep. It's all right. We'll get them together. We'll get a good race going here. We have 14. That's amazing.
That is good. We're just going to get all the guys to reset, and hopefully they'll get back onto the grid. So if you could just do that for us, Jesse, just tell them to reset. That'd be fantastic. Hopefully they'll see it. Pac-Man's seen it. Thank you very much, guys. Reset, 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 reset. Lad's just warming up his tyres. He's obviously happy with that as well. He's actually had a handbrake turn. So thank you very much, guys, for being so patient. Obviously, we're trying to get everyone back on the grid, and it looks like they have done so. So fantastic.
Yes, they were paying attention. That's amazing.
It is. I was not expecting that. I was quite shocked. So there we go. So now it will go back to what it was. Actually, let's go back there again, and I'll have to change the event settings again, and I'll just have to change that to set by host. So thank you everybody that is waiting patiently to watch this race. It is going to be epic. It's just obviously always happens with the new update from GTS, and we are hopefully getting everyone to ready up as quickly as possible.
Yes.
And as soon as they do that, then we'll get going again.
Total side note too, but I just looked at the calendar and realized that next Tuesday, when we have a race, is my birthday. This is very exciting.
Happy birthday next week. Yeah, we'll do that next week.
I'll just end it with him.
Oh dear. So we're just going to give you the championship standings while we're waiting, and I get all the list all sorted, just so you can see where everyone is, and you can have a listen to this beautiful music. I'm not going to start singing. Come on guys, ready up. We need everyone to ready up as soon as you can, please.
Let me get it.
So waiting for a couple of drivers to ready up so I can actually get this done and dusted. Tabron managed to grab that pole as well, so that's pretty cool. He'll be happy with that. Birthday boy takes 4th position. That's a lad there just behind him. Clutch had a good run as well there, I noticed. Toddy also there. Dun, dun, dun. Reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. Makes me want to have a sword fight. Dun, dun, dun. No? Okay. Right, anyway, so yeah, we'll just quickly get this up and running as soon as we can. Just got to chuck the Legion down there. Just still waiting for everyone to ready up. Why has Pac-Man not readied up? I need Pac-Man to ready up. Right, so there we go. Pac-Man has readied up. And he is separating. I think he's separating Matt and Red Spectre. No, he's not. He's separating... Oh, he had a good lap at the end there. So, Hatterlad, Clutch, Toddy, G-Money, Midnight. There's got to be a song there, isn't there, surely? King Kian. Steve was there, so I'm just going to go by... where is Mario? I can't see Mario. Mario's behind King. So, it was Steve that left first, then Wild Need and Legion. That is how we're going to play it. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Are we ready to go, ladies and gentlemen?
Let's fire this up.
Yeah, I think so. Tabron is now wanting to have a discussion. And maybe he's just saying, everyone, just please be careful into turn 1. So, yeah, we got him. We got him. Don't you worry about that, Tabron. He'll be right behind you, or if not, in front of you, because of that wheel spin that he liked to do at the start of the race. But we'll see how he gets on. And everyone looks like they're ready. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for race 1 of the evening of the GT4 Manufacturers Series with me, Craig, and Jesse as the co-commentator today. So here we go. Looking forward to this. On pole position is Tabron with that immense time. Pac-Man in 2nd, Red Spectre 3rd, Matt in 4th, Hatterlad 5th, Clutch in 6th, Toddy in 7th, G-Money in 8th, Midnight in 9th, King in 10th, Mario in 11th, and Steve there in 12th. I nearly done the whole 14 there. That was incredible. So we are going to leave everything on as we do normally. And we're going to see how these guys get on into the first corner. Off we go. Waiting for these lights to go green. We have the red. We're waiting for the green. They're away. Good start from Tabron this time round. But again, Pac-Man's had a blinding start. So into turn 1 we go. Is Pac-Man in the lead? Or is it going to be Matt round the outside into the braking zone? Look at Hatlad just giving Pac-Man a little taste of his own medicine there. Just giving him a little bump there. Red Spectre's dropped right down the pack. So there we go. Pac-Man takes the lead. It's Hatlad in 2nd. Tabron in 3rd. Matt there in 4th. Clutch is in 5th. Watch out for that Jag Power down the inside of Matt here. This is a great move from Clutch. Really put the pressure on already. So watch out for the TTR guys. Into the braking zone. Looks like he's got it done. What a lovely shot that is. Oh, Mario nearly hitting the back of him. And who's that? Red Spectre down the inside of Mario. Great move from Red Spectre. This is a great shot. I paid this helicopter pilot way too much money. That's a beautiful shot as well. As we come in. Penalty for, who's that? Midnight at the back there. Red Spectre around the outside of Clutch on the super soft tyres. That's a great move. That is a great move from Red Spectre. fantastic there, Jess.
Oh, it's amazing, and looks like so far everybody's, I hate to jinx them, but everybody's got through clean so far.
Oh, massive penalty for Hatterlad. Oh, and also Matt as well. Matt's got a massive penalty as well. So,
yeah,
there we go. It's Legion, sorry. Legion in 6th. He's got a massive penalty. 2 seconds for Hatterlad. Legion's got 2 seconds as well in 6th spot. And this is really not helping, but Pac-Man is away at the moment, and we know how good the tyres are on this Genesis recently, and Tabron is in 2nd, but watch the pace of that Volkswagen just behind. We're going to go on board with Pac-Man, and this is a great start already.
Yeah, they're looking good. I noticed Midnight got a penalty as well back there, about a second, so there's all kinds of penalties coming out of that first. The good news is they tried to stay clear of each other, and that may have caused some of those penalties, but at least we didn't have a massive wipeout that would have really killed somebody's race.
Yeah, definitely Pac-Man just holding off Tabron here, and Tabron knows what he's got to do. He needs to get in front of these guys. We have Tabron, everyone's through. It's absolutely beautiful. What a shot that was. But look at 3rd spot at the moment. Who's that, Red Spectre? We've got Mario with Hatterlad. So the 2 Nissans, again, this is massive points if they can stay in the top 5. Hatterlad thinking about it. He's looking on Mario. Mario's just let him through. Good thinking by the 2 teammates there. But that could cost him because Matt is there in 6th spot. Legion also there, 8th. Watch out for Legion now overtaking G Money for position. Matt trying to get past Mario. Mario's not going to have none of it. He's going to just sit right in front of him. Oh, Matt's giving him another little bump there. And Clutch is also behind. Look at Legion and G Money in the background. So really starting to make sense this race already. Mario shutting the door on Matt. Look at Legion down the inside. Has he got that done on Clutch? Not quite. So watch out for the Ferraris starting to make a move now.
Wow, that is quite the punch in back there. This is good racing right now. And they're saying,
Legion down the inside of Clutch. Has he got that done? Clutch just says, no, if you want to fight me, you got to come and fight me. Great driving from Clutch. He was having none of it. Great attack there from Legion. He's really pushing hard. But Tabron has taken the lead off Pac-Man. Let's see where he done it. He done it a long time ago. So there we go. Tabron in the lead. Pac-Man is in 2nd, trying to close him up. Red Spectre is now away and in 3rd place, and he'll be on a charge. I'm pretty sure he's going to get fastest lap as he comes over the line. Tabron with 137.2. Red Spectre 137.149. Hatterlad and Mario is bump drafting his teammate. Look at the Ferraris and watch Clutch again. Great defense from Clutch. Legion round the outside of Clutch and gets it done. Great move from Legion. Clutch did all he could as he came round that corner. Great move. Let's have a look at that again.
Yeah, it looked like they were. I watched them before that. They were set. He was setting that pass up, and he did half a track just to get that going.
Oh, Clutch did awfully well. Try to hold that defensive line. Not going to happen. And then Legion gets through. Where is Steve? Because he was on the back of this pack. I don't know where he is. We'll have to have a look now. There is Steve at the back. They're in 11th. So not having a good day at the office. The BMWs of DWT also there. Penalty for one of the Ferraris, I think. So 13th and 14th are King and Wildney. But again, they did this last week. They stayed together all the way through it, and they pushed and pushed and pushed and managed to get a 1-3. So we'll see how they get on this week. Oh, actually, no, sorry. It was a 1-2. Do apologise. Tabron there in 1st. Pac-Man in 2nd. Still doing a good job. Red Spectre trying to close up on these guys, and he's got to watch out for these tyres there, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to catch up with these guys, but I think he's wearing the heck out of those tires in the process. Obviously, his vehicle does wear a little more on that front tire than the rest of them, but, he may catch them, but I don't know at what price.
As you can see, Legion and Matt, the 2 Ferraris working together to try and push up on the Nissan. It's a great battle at the back here between is that G Money and Midnight. So side by side they are as they come around the right hand. The Clutch has dropped back as well. So we'll see. Oh, Clutch has got a penalty. That's why Steve has now gone past. Now let's look at these 2 as they come into the braking zone. Midnight on the inside, G Money on the outside. Has G Money done it? Yes, he's got the inside line. Thank you very much. Audi gets in front of the Hyundai. Or has he? Oh, this is great, man. A little flash there from Midnight. Down the inside goes Steve. Steve's like, oh, do you know what? You can't have that slipstream now because G-Money's got it. And they're 3 abreast. Are they 3 abreast? No, they're not. It looked like they were going to be 3 abreast. And G-Money goes down the inside. Steve trying to hold that inside line. He's hugging that side. He doesn't want to be forced out wide. Great driving by the three of them. And look at this. Midnight is now trying to get down the inside of Steve. This is a great battle. Brilliant. This is playing into the hands of DWT because they are now closing this gap. Great to see all the drivers all together. G-Money running outside, Steve on the inside. Midnight looks like he's just going to tuck on the inside, grab that position where Steve was, down the inside. G-Money tries to hold it. He's going to have the inside line into the left-hander. And has he done it? Yes, he has. Clutch is also having a little go as well. Look at Toddy. Watch out for him. For Ted Tracks Racing as well. Both of them at the back there. This is a brilliant race. Don't know where to look at the moment. Look out for the DWT boys at the back because they're also looking a bit feisty.
A couple things to watch too. Pac-Man has reeled in Tabron up front a little bit. It's around a half second now. And in addition, Hatterlad and Matt are both running really well with medium tires, and I'd say they're about 8 seconds back roughly. Those guys might be in a really good position once they get those super softs on there.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there. So super soft for Tabron. Pac-Man also there just behind on the super soft tire into the braking zone. Seem to have lost a long time do the Hyundai tyres, but look at the fronts already on Tabron's car. He's been very frustrated, but he's been doing some great driving. But watch out for Red Spectre just in the background there for Audi. Don't forget they're leading the title at the moment in the Manufacturer Series, and he's there in third, but he is racing under RHR today. So watch out for Red Spectre. There he is in third place. Hatterlad in fourth. Sorry, Mario as well. Mario Legion down the inside of Mario there for position. That's going to put Mario out wide. That could be a penalty. Matt is also going to take that position. Now, hopefully, Mario won't get a penalty. If he does, we need to message him and say, you can let that go because that will be an unfair advantage. But Mario hasn't got it. So there we go. Happy days.
Yep. It was clean, and that's all that matters.
It was indeed. There we go. Tabron has now been reeled in by Pac-Man. Look at Pac-Man taking the racing line. Tabron is just going defensive, trying to hold off. I think he's going to try and grab up to the 10-minute marker, so he might do one more lap, but it depends on how much he wants to try and defend off Pac-Man. Pac-Man again trying down the inside, not going to do it. This is playing into Red Spectre's hands because there he is just behind. A little bit wide there was Tabron trying to get the power down, and Pac-Man's going to go through, but Tabron is going to have the slipstream, or is he? This is a great view. Now Tabron down the inside. Is he going into the pits? Let's have a look. Looks like he's going into the pits. Yes, he is. He drives straight in the pits, flat out. Look at that, straight through there. So Tabron in the pits. Red Spectre is out. We're going to start. No, Red Spectre has also come in. So there we go. Already the guys are coming in. Hatterlads are now out. Also Mario in. Legion in. Look at this. This is fantastic. Jess.
Yeah, Spectre's tires were over half gone, which is almost unheard of. We usually don't get that far down. So he needed a pit bad. He almost went wide on that last corner, and that would have been devastating.
So here we go, Tabron on in the pits here. We're going to monitor these. They have to change to the medium tyre. And out he goes on the medium tyre. Then we got Legion. Oh, there's a big incident as well. Jess?
Pac-Man got a minute penalty. He went wide.
He got a minute penalty? That's worrying. 60 seconds.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been pretty horrible. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. There we go. So there we go. Pac-Man with his minute penalty, everyone. There he is in the lead. So he's going to have to lose that penalty. And look at the tyres. They look absolutely mint still. He could probably do a couple more laps on these super soft tyres, but that is the difference around some of these tracks are just absolutely brilliant. So there we go, Pac-Man in first. Hatterlad a little bit further behind here, but he's also got Matt Humphrey behind him. So these guys on the medium tyre, so they're looking very, very good at the moment.
Yeah, and they should be working together if they can. I know they aren't on the same team, but their best chance lies in not trying to pass each other at this point, just staying in line.
Yeah, definitely. Also, watch out for Steve because he's really climbed up. His tyres are looking sensationally good for those mediums. So that would be a good idea for Steve to stay out. Follow these guys. Drop the medium with about, I don't know, 7 minutes to go. But he's coming in now. He's coming in now. So is Hatterlad. Pac-Man also in. So this is vital. Matt's staying out. Again, look at those tyres on that Ferrari.
Yeah, it looks great.
That's unbelievable. King staying out on the medium tyre. They look really good as well. Toddy also out on track, and he's going a little bit longer on these medium tyres. I thought he would have come in, but he's also got Wildney there on the super soft. So I don't know what their plan is. Maybe they've got something up their sleeve, but they stayed together with the DWT boys. Good thinking. Down the inside. Goes Wildney for position. Sorry there, Jess.
Matt benefited from being in that long line that we watched. You know, all those cars. I really think Matt just kind of sat behind him and did a little throttle control. I don't think he was all out in some of these things because it's clear his tires aren't worn at all. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, there we go. Tabron came into the pits and he's got a massive lead on Pac-Man. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. 3.5 seconds. That's quite a substantial lead, especially with burning out these tyres. So there we go. Tabron is going to be... well, he should be in the lead, obviously, after the pit stop. So Matt is there in first at the moment, doing a great job. 9 seconds in front of Midnight, who stayed out. But this is a problem because King and Toddy have got a penalty there. Wildney has got a penalty also, and Tabron is just behind these guys, and he's got a penalty. He's got second penalty. Red Spectre has been the man that has actually made the move here because he's now closed up on Pac-Man. So be very interested to see what Matt does here. Is Matt coming in? Let's have a look at his lap times. He's got 38, so not bad on that medium tyre. Is he going in? He's staying out.
Yeah,
this is incredible.
He's going to have a really good run here at the end. He's keeping pace with those guys behind him that are on the mediums. Who just got the medium. So, I mean, he's going to be able to jump in there and just do, you know, 3-4 lap sprint here and not even worry about what his tires look like.
Yeah, definitely. Wildney is taking a gamble here. He stayed out on those super soft tyres and they are destroyed. Tabron taking his penalty. Now, here we go. He's back on the side. Red Spectre is now on the chase. Pac-Man behind Red Spectre. So it's all changing now. Just waiting for Matt and Wildney to come in. Going to be very, very close indeed to see if they get a penalty because they've got to go in and out. 7.5 minutes to go. If that hits the 5-minute marker and they're still in the pits, they will get a penalty. So Matt is there in the lead. And that's going to be very, very tight indeed. Should be okay, but this is going to be very tight. I'm just a bit concerned for Wildney because he's there and he's a little bit further behind there. Tabron in third, Red Spectre in fourth. Then we have Pac-Man. There he is coming around. Look at the marbles on the right-hand side of your screen. Oh.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is going to come down to these pit stops here. I don't know. Matt's got a 17 seconds over second right now, and obviously that's wild. I mean, he's got 18 seconds over the next guy. So this is, and he's going to have super sauce, whereas Tabron is obviously on medium. So this is going to be a good race to the finish here.
Yeah, see Legion and Steve having a great battle, but Steve's got the super soft tyre. I don't know what Legion's running at the moment, but Matt is going to be coming in. This is going to be very, very close indeed. 6 minutes 40 to go. Should have plenty of time to come in. The one I'm worried about here is actually Wildney. If he's played this well, he could get out about 7th, 8th if he's lucky, maybe 9th. So we'll see what happens here. Matt is in. So there we go. Matt is in 18 seconds down the road. Could have a coffee break. But he needs to get out in a minute and 20. He should have plenty of time. Wildney also in. So Tabron goes over the line now. There goes Tabron. Matt is there having his tyre change. Now, he done this last week and he absolutely flew for the final few moments of this race. There is Red Spectre. There is Pac-Man. And Pac-Man is all over the back of Red Spectre. So let's see what happens here. Look at the tyres already on the Audi. Red Spectre going defensive on Pac-Man already. Now goes over to the racing line, into the braking zone. Pac-Man looks very, very good indeed. Look at him all over the back of this Audi Hyundai in the 7th spot in the manufacturer's series here, Jesse. Needing these points, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those are big points for them if they can keep it status quo here. We'll see if they do. I don't know if they can or not, but
it's going to be tight. Now, really, they should work together because Tabron's up the road 3.5 seconds in the lead. Now, if I was them, I'd be pushing to try and grab the leader to gain some extra points. But again, points mean prizes at the moment, and obviously you need your teammates to work with you, don't you? Really. But Pac-Man is there. Hatterlad in fourth. He's just behind this group on the super soft tyres, and he's closing them in rapidly.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now is Hatterlad to see. He's cut half a lap, he's cut half a second off. So it's going to be, I don't know if he can get it all the way back. I mean, those guys are going to have to make a mistake up front. Honestly, kudos to those front three guys for what they're doing on the mediums because they are keeping it, relatively the same amount of time. And there's not a lot of time left. So I think they're going to be all right in the front.
So Pac-Man's just flashed Red Spectre, and Red Spectre's leaned over to the right-hand side there. That was very close. And Red Spectre's just got a nudge there from Pac-Man saying, look, come on, mate. Let's get going. We need to close these guys up because Hatterlad is all over my backside. There we go. Hatterlad in 4th position. Steve is now under threat from Matt, who's on an absolute flyer. So watch out for that in the background. There is Red Spectre. There is Pac-Man. Hatterlad is flashing both of them saying, look, oh, Pac-Man down the inside. What a move. Oh, has he got that done? Oh, has he held it? Yeah, oh, the side-by-siders are coming through. Pac-Man had a little lunge there on Red Spectre. Thought he could get that done, but Hatterlad's on the outside of Pac-Man for position. Hatterlad down the inside of Pac-Man. Is he going to get it down into the braking zone? No, he's not. Did Steve hold off Matt? Yes, he did. So let's take a look at that quickly and see what happened there. Watch this move from Pac-Man. This is sensational.
Yeah,
look at that. Wow.
These guys are getting feisty in the second, third.
Brilliant stuff. So, as Jess said, getting a little bit feisty of the guys there. Let's have a look at Tabron. Oh, look at this battle here. Pac-Man's just been pushed out to dry there from Hatterlad, but Pac-Man's having none of it. He's saying, look, if you want to get this place, you have got to fight for it, sunshine. Same as what Clutch did earlier. Oh, Hatterlad goes a little bit wide. Snaking across the track there, coming into the final few corners, and Pac-Man's still holding off, but they need to work together. They need to grab this place, but here, look in the background, for 5th spot here is Steve. Tabron is away at the moment. 3 minutes to go. Now, what are these two doing? Are they helping each other to gain the guys in front?
Yeah, absolutely. They've been staying in line. They're definitely gaining on these guys. So I mean, there's two different groups that are benefiting from all this back and forth. There's that Steve and Matt back, and then Tabron's pulling away because these guys are messing around.
Oh, sorry there, Jesse. It looked like Pac-Man made a mistake, and Hatterlad's going to try around the outside. With these super soft tyres, he's going to hug the inside line. Red Spectre's trying to defend it. He can't do it now. He can't do it now. He can't do it now. He's trying, but he can't do it now. Look at Red Spectre. He's leaning on Hatterlad for that position. Into the braking zone. Hatterlad gets it done. Red Spectre's gone sideways, and Pac-Man goes through as well, but Pac-Man goes wide. Could get a penalty there. And also, look at Matt around the outside of Steve. Pac-Man did get a penalty. Look at Matt down the inside of Steve. What a great move that is. If he gets it done, Steve has done so well to hold that Jag round the corner. That's great respect. And we have been talking about these two and their driving respect on track. They've been having a lot of banter about a carrot, and it's been really kicking off between the two teams. And but you can see what great respect. Red Spectre down the inside of Matt, and Steve looks like he's going to have a go. It looks like Red Spectre's tyres are destroyed, and Steve goes through for position as well. Matt goes through as well. Look at this, really starting to put pressure on these guys, but Pac-Man has got a penalty as well. But look, Tabron is away 5.8 seconds in the lead. This will be the final lap for Tabron, and Hatterlad is in second and trying to pull away from Pac-Man. Now Pac-Man has a penalty that's going to slow him right down and put him in the clutches back where Red Spectre is there. Jesse, what a race.
Yeah, I mean, those guys, they got a little crazy down on that one end. Honestly, I think Red Spectre hurt himself when he was coming down that straight, staying tight. He should have come out and just taken the line and just given up that space, because he lost more than that by that move that he made. Yeah,
definitely. So there goes Red Spectre trying to get the power down. I don't know what he was thinking, because he had the inside line. And then Matt just said, Matt was like, not Matt, sorry, I do apologise there. But Hatterlad just went down the inside of him and thought, you know what? You're going to have to fight for this, mate.
Wow.
And Red Spectre was having none of it.
Challenging Hatterlad right now.
Oh, look at that. Wide goes Matt there. That could be a penalty as well. So, again, Hatterlad now look at the front tyres on that Nissan. Steve has come back into contention. Look at this. So it could be a TTR. Obviously, different manufacturers, but obviously they race for the same team. Could be a 1-2 here. Matt's gone wide as well into the braking zone. He's going to try around the outside of Hatterlad. He's going to do it. Down the inside. Look at Steve just waiting on. Matt's got down the inside and done it. Oh, has he? But Hatterlad's trying to hold that line. This is fantastic racing. Steve on the outside. Oh, Steve gets a little tap. He's in the marbles as well. Hatterlad gets it done. Oh, Steve gets a little tap as well. This is great, argy-bargy.
Well, and now
Pac-Man around the outside. We're going to take a look at Tabron, because he's coming over the line, and we'll take a look at the guys that are having a battle for second. But Tabron has done a sensational job after the poor start he had, and Tabron is going to take the win. Congratulations to Volkswagen and to Tedrax Racing and Tabron. Matt's managed to get away in second and Matt gets second place. Happy birthday to him. Hatterlad will take third from Steve, and Pac-Man takes fifth. Red Spectre manages to hold off Legion for sixth position. Legion in seventh. 7th, Midnight in 8th spot, G-Money in 9th, King Kian has a penalty. It looks like Mario goes through for 10th. King Kian had a penalty there, Clutch in 12th there, so a lot of changes at the end of the race. Toddy in 13th, and Wildney is coming round the exit there. And DWT weren't at the office today, especially after last week. It was fantastic racing last week, but not today. Tabron with a win there, Jesse.
Yeah, that was amazing. I always look, the top 13 people were all basically about 22, 23 seconds within the lead. I mean, those guys were all over each other the whole race.
That was a fantastic race. It really, really was. Massive thank you to Iron Man Riding a Firebolt. Has hosted my Twitch channel, so that's fantastic. Thank you very much to you, sir. But that was brilliant. Really, really great race. Well done to all the drivers there. Let's take a look at those race results, shall we, Jess? That was brilliant.
Yes, absolutely. That was amazing.
Got another one yet. Tabron takes the win. Matt takes second. Hatter Lad takes third. Steve in fourth. Great drive there from Steve, I must admit, from where he was at the back there. Pac-Man in fifth. Great drive from Pac-Man as well. Red Spectre was unfortunate. The tyres just didn't want to stay with him. Legion in seventh. Midnight in eighth. G-Money in ninth. Mario in 10th. King Kian in 11th. Clutch in 12th. Toddy in 13th. And Wildney in 14th. Fastest lap, Red Spectre, 137.149. Ooh, that was a good race. So, there we go. Let's get into the interview room. Let's have a word with our top three. If we could grab Hatter Lad first. Hatter, are you there, buddy? That was a great race, mate. How'd you feel after that one? That was intense.
Yeah, that was very intense. God, blimey. That was hard work. I think I had a few collisions with Matt and Steve. I literally am full lock on the pad. I can't do anything else. I'm trying to give them space and just literally going full lock, but I enjoyed the race. That was great. I tried to hold Matt off, made a mistake in the first corner at the last lap, which I was like, damn it, he's going to be on my back rear now. And he was. Tried to hold it. He had a little touch, but I'd say he was always going to go on the outside. So I tried it, but third overall, I was happy with that. It was good battling with Pac-Man and Red. I thought, please keep battling. I'm coming to get you. Then Pac-Man outbraked himself, and I thought, right, Red's on FF car tyre there. Let's go on the inside of him. And then started nudging me to the wall. I was like, no, you're not having this space back, mate. I'm going back towards you then. But that was a good battle. But yeah, I've got nothing against Tab when I can't keep up the FF cars on there. They're far too quick. So, but yeah, good drive for him. Happy birthday to Matt. Great drive, mate, for second. Well done, buddy. Good racing.
Oh, there you go. And we'll sing happy birthday to him later on Discord. But well done, mate. Congratulations, Hatter. That was a great drive. Brilliant stuff.
Thanks, buddy. Cheers, mate.
Let's have a quick word with Matt. Matt, happy birthday, sir. That was a great birthday. 2 races for you. You coming second there. Deceptive Ginge coming first. You must be happy.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, no, it's a crazy race out there today. I'm not very strong around this track, so to come back with second, I was very, very pleased. But I feel like I had to pass everyone around the outside today. It was a bit mental, but yeah, great race. I had good fun, so enjoyed it. Yeah,
it's a brilliant race. Well done, mate. Congratulations. I'll let you have a bit of birthday cake and have a beer or whatever you're going to do. But congratulations, mate. Have a great evening and happy birthday.
Thank you, man. You too. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, it's not my birthday yet, but thanks, buddy. Right, so, yeah, exactly. Right, so let's have a quick word with our winner, Tabron. Wow, you did it. You did the KFC burnout and still won the race. Talk to us, buddy. How'd you feel?
I'm grinning from ear to ear, Craig. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what, as well? Up until the start of the race, I've cracked the start in that Sirocco, and I still messed up at the start of the race.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, and I managed to get 2 of them within the first couple of corners again, which was a bonus. You know, my game plan this time was I knew I was going to fall backwards at the start, get past as many of them as quickly as I could, and then just go for it from there. And then Pac-Man stuck with me, but I pitted a lap earlier, and obviously the fresh tyres on the mediums, you know, 1 lap earlier did the business, didn't it? So I think I've sussed the strategy now.
You did indeed, mate. It was absolutely brilliant. It was nail-biting to watch into turn 1, but everyone managed to get through it. You did an amazing job. Well done, buddy. And a massive pat on the back from me, and I'm sure Tetrax racing team will be very happy with those points. But well done, mate. Great job.
Thanks as always, Craig.
Very welcome, sir. So there we go. That was that race. Jesse, we're waiting for all the guys to come into race 2. Obviously, we have the issue with Grandad trying to get in. So we're hoping that everyone is listening. If you could just let them know, please, Jess, that would be fantastic.
I will.
Grandad is loading up. There is a couple more guys still in there. Yeah, we just the issue we have is some of the guys can't get into the room. So we have to reset the room. Let those guys that can't get into the room, and as soon as they're loaded up, everyone gets in. Happy days. But we seem to have a bit of a communication problem at our end, so we're just still waiting for him to jump in. So everyone coming out now, which is great. Hopefully ADT has got that message as well. We need Marco also to jump out of the room, and then once they're in, happy days, we'll get this race underway. But yeah, what a race there, Jesse. Lots of action in that one. I'm expecting the same for this one as well, but obviously this winning spot could potentially jump up quite a few teams here. So let's have a look at this race table now for the next race, which is race 2. So the Subaru is there in 8th spot. They are in race 2, and obviously all the way 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 all in race 2 now. So Subaru dropped down out of the top 7, are now into race 2 today. So watch out for Subaru. They'll be looking to grab some more points. LB Racing again in the Honda look very, very quick round here indeed. So watch out for Tartan. He's looking very, very fast indeed. Roses, Team Roses are here today. Hulky unfortunately is not racing, so Roses has jumped in his spot for this evening. Obviously half points for him. Ghosty Karki, we have ADT and Hosky out on track. They are here today as well. We have Racing Rivals in the Lamborghinis. They did a fantastic job last week, did Grandad, and a little, was it Chrissy Jr. there? Where is he? I can't see him on the screen. Hopefully he'll be in a moment. But he had also another blinding race, so we'll see how they get on today. Hopefully big points for Lamborghini. Can they get into the top 7? We'll see. Not a lot of points off there at all, but a great run from Hyundai. Pac-Man has grabbed a couple of points, so very difficult for them to get in, but we shall see. KMT and the Mazda again, it is a good car. When you get it right, it is phenomenal. We'll see how they get on. And we've got dump valves at the bottom there in the Mustang today, and let's see if they can grab some more points. Obviously only got half points now because of the previous race where they changed their car. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is race 2. Jess, who's your money on for this race?
Well, I mean, obviously I have teammates in this one, and we, as you said, we dropped into 8th place, so I'm kind of hoping Gaff and our new guys stuck on the grid. I'm hoping they can kind of pull things together and bring it back in. I'm always a fan of Tartan. It's a matter of whether he can keep it on the track. A lot of times he has some bad luck, it seems like, when it comes to that, but yeah, definitely like Gaffers and Tartan are the ones that I'm watching and to see how they do. Yeah,
definitely, mate. It's going to be a really good race. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just a bit... I don't know who's going to get this one. I really, really don't. Because even though the Mustang, they don't like the Mustang, they're not having a good time with the Mustang, it is a good car. And if they get it right round here, that could be a potential winner, especially in the right hands. I mean, you've got some good drivers there, Benno and Rippin, so we'll see what they can do. Obviously, the ones who've got to stand out, and as much as I don't want to say this, because obviously Jesse's in the comms box for me, is watching out for Lewis and Tartan, because that car is lethal in the right hands, and Tartan's been flying around here, so watch out for them. Also, Lamborghini's down the straight, watch out for them as well. Quick little car, and it's just gonna be epic. Again, the Dodge Vipers, they were brilliant in the GT4 last week. They are going to be this week and also in the GT3, so it's going to be a massive challenge, so we'll see what happens today. Lots of happy birthdays. Just going to go through the chats while we're waiting for everyone to have a little quick warm-up. Welcome to Interlagos, says LB. Come on, Matt, do it for the Humphrey boys. Greetings from Greece. Oh, brilliant. Keep it up, buddy. Oh, thank you very much, sir. That's awesome. Great to see that. Excited to see these guys let it all hang out. Did someone from CC Sim Racing actually say that? That's crazy. You did show it for Nürburgring, mate. Oh, did I? Oh, I did show it for Nürburgring. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Sorry, Jesse. What are you saying there, buddy?
I was gonna say that was all American. That was me.
I know, I said touch wood the other day, and that didn't sound very good either. Ghost Viper has waved and said hello. Hello, Ghost. I actually waved at my microphone. Weird. What's up, Ghost? Happy to see you and dropping in. Replying to Ghost Gaming. Hey, Ghost. And then Ghost has also put, Nick actually says, always great. Grand to see Gran Turismo streamers. It really, really is. Then we've got hello, 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 says Nick. G-Money says 100%. Midnight says Nick. Hello, guys, says Igor. Hello, Igor. Nice to see you. King is glitching on the stream. I'm so close, says Martin. He was in there. Legion done now. Can he and Steve start from the back, said Dustin. Yes, they can, and they did. No, says Yogo. I don't know what was that for, because obviously I can't see the chat, so that's why I just thought I'd go through a couple. So sorry for the delay, guys. It's completely myself. That's no problem. We got through it in the end. So next week you'll be 21, Jesse. Apparently Scott says. That's a nice thing to say, isn't it? It's a lovely thing to say. Can you sing while we wait? Of course we can. Right, who should we sing? We'll sing to E. Should we sing? Let's have a little sing song. I'm looking at my missus and missus going, no, don't do it. Let's have a sing to match, shall we? Happy birthday to you.
Your birthday song, it isn't very long. There you go.
Love it. So you go. We'd love to hear your voice as the Sopranos. Nice, yeah. Yes, Bit. Come on, sing a tune. God's sake. I know it's because I'd done it the other time when I was streaming, and I thought I'd just sing some Motown music, and yeah, it sort of went off really well, but I crashed. Let's go, TTR boys. Come on, bro. You can win this. Interlagos always produces great racing. Good luck, Matt, says Lee. Sean Gaffney says, what a race. Well done, Hatter, says Mario. Great race, says Marcus. Also in the Nissan team there, both those guys. Dusty says, well done to the Turdzilla Hatter. Okay. Happy birthday, Matt. Great racing whilst tyres allowed me. Driver of the race was Matt, says Ryan. Nice. Amazing entertainment value, says Egon. Go dump valves driving with the flying bricks, says Egon. Everyone in the lobby, good luck racing rivals. You can do it, says Rachel. Obviously, Rachel is Nana Midge. She's obviously got the shoulder problem, so hopefully she'll be okay next week. Good luck racing rivals, says Chris, which is the team manager for Lamborghini. Obviously, wishes was the team manager for Lamborghini, because that would be the best job in the world. Big opportunity for all these guys in the second race. Yes, this is huge. Huge. Thank you, everyone, for messaging. We're going to get this underway. I've talked way too much. Jesse, take it away.
I'd be honest with you, as you started up, I totally forgot about Granddad. Granddad ran really well, and I actually gave him driver of the race last week. So he's another one to watch for, to see if he can keep his lines nice and clean like he did last week, and just work your way through the field. You don't have to be the fastest; you just have to be the most consistent on this track.
Yeah, I need to reset this because I've actually got too busy watching the chat, and everyone's got. I'm looking at everyone's gonna be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Gaffers is on pole, Benno's in second. Oh dear. Oh. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? There we go. So everyone needs to reset. We'll get everyone to reset. I think they're realising they're going to go, no, Craig.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rose is already laughing. Limelicker said reset. Gaffers is like, do you know what? I'll have pole. Thank you very much. So everyone's off. Stuck on the grid's having none of it. He's having a go as well. Grandad's going off the track, and everyone is resetting. So both the Dodge Vipers are also resetting. So reset, guys. Reset. Just reset. Just come out. Please don't come out of the lobby. Just reset. There we go.
This is why we should never be singing when we're doing these comps.
Yeah, because it's happy birthday. I forgot to do this. Oh dear.
Yeah, not only is the singing not good, but just bad things happen. So
yeah, I think that's a good shout there, mate. Okay, so everything's back to normal. There we go, everyone. No panic, no drama. See, that was a Murrayism and a half, that was, wasn't it? So there we go. Well, Murray doesn't have to do all this. He just talks and screams, and he was not the best commentator in the world. But here we go. That was a bit of comedy for you. Come back next week for more comedy on Tuesday night with Craig Cook and Jesse. So there we go. I think we should just call your name Jesse Limelicker. I like it. It sounds like a good last name.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to hate me because I can't pronounce your last name. But there we go. So Jesse is in the comms box for me, and we are going to absolutely love this race. Everyone's coming back out again. Roses and Hosky are messaging for some reason. Hopefully we'll get this underway as soon as possible.
They're
Hosky's
good.
going to have to jump out.
Oh.
Okay. He's literally just jumped out. I don't know why he's jumped out. Amazing race right there.
He might can do it too. That's the other thing there.
So I'm not too sure why Hosky has left the room. Is there any insight on that? Anybody?
Oh, here he
Hosky's
comes.
joined the room. He jumped out and jumped in again. He literally told himself he's coming out, and then I'm coming out. Dun, dun, I want the world to know. Quite literally, and he's back. I'm coming in. Dun, dun. There you go.
And this is why
we don't sing.
This is one of the greatest leagues in the world because we can do whatever the hell we want, and it makes it an amazing league nonetheless. So.
Exactly. So there we go. Wait for Hosky to ready up now. He is back, and he's saying, "Hello, was it me you're looking for?" Yeah, obviously. We've started now. We've started. I'm gonna have to stop. So there we go. Ready up. Everyone is ready. BR has got his goggles on, and it looks like we're ready. And my dog is biting his broccoli, and it started squeaking. That wasn't me, I do assure you. There we go. So let's start this qualifier. We are off. Here we go, Jess. This should be it now. And I got a cup of tea. Fantastic.
The actual racing now. This is amazing.
Yeah, real racing. Here we go. This is amazing. Here we go. Oh. Get excited, people. Race 2 is underway. We're going to put our game faces back on. So here we go. Jess and Craig in the comms box, and this is CC Sim Racing. We are here for GT4 Race 2, Round 4, Manufacturer Series. This is going to be an epic race. So out they come. We're going to let this cameraman just stay where he is while we're waiting for all these drivers to come out on track, and everyone should be on the right tyres. As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, we have medium, we have super softs, and they have to change those tyres when they come in. They have to switch over to the other option tyre. So here we go, Gaffers is out. And I just want to just have a listen to this Subaru because it sounds absolutely beautiful. Let's have a listen. Oh, beautiful. She does sound gorgeous. Everyone's like, I can hear it. But there we go. Gaffers is taking the guys round on his lap. He'll be looking for some big points today for Sim Motorsport, and they're just out of the race 1. So we'll see if they can do it. Don't forget, Cartier also racing on Thursday night. Looking forward to seeing how he does. Daniel Lofthouse has also shared the stream. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate that. So please, everyone, if you haven't done so, please share, follow, like, love the stream. We have our off streams on Monday, off stream races. Monday night is the juniors, Formula Junior Red Bulls. They are out. We have them on Monday night. On Wednesday night, we have the minis, and they are cracking. The little 1960 minis, 1965, sorry, minis. So watch out for them. And then we have on Saturday the Audi TT series, which I'm in, and I'm loving it at the moment. Did make a few mistakes, but really should have been up there with Lewis, who took the race, and I was gutted. So, and I had a little bit of argy-bargy with Midnight. It was great fun. So there we go. Gaffers is on a lap, Jesse. Let's go on board with him, and let's see what he can do.
Absolutely, and he's on the medium. So, you know, Gaffers is a great driver, but obviously he's limited a little somewhat by the tires that he's gone on right now. But he actually started the season. The first race, he was on super softs to start, and he just didn't like it for whatever reason. And so after the first race, we actually switched him over to start on mediums, and I think he likes to kind of, you know, get in that mid pack to start, and then you know, see if he can push at the end, kind of like what Matt did on that last race. See if he can push up to the front.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a great shout there, Jesse, because we know Gaffers is a great driver. He was in the Porsches, obviously last series as well. Really showed what sort of driver he is, and obviously also in the NSX Championship as well. Very quick driver, great strategy guy as well. So, and also he's in the GR1 Elite Series this series round in the Toyota Hybrid. So yeah, great to see him. And Gaffers is coming around on the medium tyre. He's going to be the first one out, and let's see what he can get. Don't forget, Roses is also racing today for Hulky, so it'll be good to see what he can do. Mark Jip has also liked the stream. Thank you very much, Mark, and I really appreciate the Spitfire flyby. That was fantastic. I love that sound. Over the line, Gaffers goes. He gets pole position off. That's a 39. That's not bad at all. Here goes Marco over the line, and he goes into third, ripping the tearing in that Mustang. I told you, you got to watch out for that Mustang. And Marco moves over and gets all of it up there.
Good.
Tartan has taken pole position as he comes over the line, stuck on the grid. On his debut for Subaru, has taken second.
Got those super softs on there. He ran a pretty good run. He hasn't traction that much. That's amazing.
Academy driver stuck on the grid is on third in the GT4 Manufacturer Series on his debut. That's incredible. ADT has got pole position and he's purple again. So watch out for ADT in the Dodge Viper. He's looking absolutely phenomenally quick today. Tartan also. Gaffers is there in 6th spot and he's in the pits. He's happy with 6th, so we'll see what he can do. Roberts has done a 39.4 as well there, Jesse.
ADT worked with his teammate on that first lap, so he got a hell of a boost. We'll see if he can keep it up on the second lap, but they were working together on that first lap, and so it really helped him.
Yeah, notice that Hosky's also there in 7th spot, so Gaffer's looking great at the moment in 6th on those medium tyres. So Hosky just behind him as well. So Ripping the Tearing is in 8th spot at the moment in the Mustang. But there's a way of driving that car, you just got to get it right. Look at LB going very, very wide there in the background. I don't know if we can see him. No, we can't. We're going to stay. There's Roberts there as well. Smithy Jr. is his 10th. Grandad is 12th at the moment. So Grandad hasn't done a lap yet. So into the braking zone he goes. Got a couple of cars behind him and he's in 12th spot at this moment in time. ADT is absolutely flying. 137.862. BR has gone and done a 38.2 as well. So watch out for BR. He's on a mission.
Here comes ADT to the line.
So let's see what Grandad gets as he crosses the line. There's a 140, stays there in 12th. ADT over the line, stays in 1st. Tartan in 6th. Stuck on the grid has also done his. BR as well. Roses, Gaffers, Hosky stays 7th. Ripping the Tearing over the line, stays 8th. Roberts is on a lap, so let's see what he can do. 1 minute 20 to go. We still have a couple of drivers out. So there we go. It's Smithy Jr. at the back here. So Roberts is on a lap. What is he going to do as he crosses the line? He's down the grid here. 39. That's a 140. Grabs 9th spot. So that's a good lap for Roberts. For KMT. There is Smithy Jr. We have one more driver. I'm not too sure who that driver is. It's Benno Big Time. What can he do as he comes over the line? 37, 38 over the line. And that puts him into 6th. That's a brilliant time in the Mustang. Great lap.
Yeah, that's clutch. I mean, you got that final lap, you can get the nerves and thinking, oh my God, I'm going to get stuck in 14th. But there he went. That was amazing.
Well, there we go. We say about stuck on the grid in 3rd. BR there in 4th. Roses in 5th. So the two McLarens, 4th and 5th. That's fantastic. ADT in 1st place. Well done to ADT. He must be absolutely over the moon. But again, like I said, Tartan's there in 2nd. Watch out for him. Great off the line.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch Stuck on the Grid. He's up there in 3rd position to start this race. And I know he's a real racer, but you can get the nerves when you get up that high and with these guys you're racing against. So I'm going to be interested to see how he handles that.
2nd place there in the Academy. 3rd place in the GT4 series. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, we lost Craig P. Unfortunately, he's actually finished playing GTS, so he's gone to ACC. But here we go. Race 2 of the evening. And here we go. It is ADT in 1st, Tartan 2nd, Stuck on the Grid in 3rd, BR in 4th, TT Roses in 5th, Benno in 6th, Gaffers in 7th, Hosky in 8th, Rippin' Tearing in 9th, and Roberts takes out the top 10. Really looking forward to this one. This is going to be an absolute belter of a race. Wait for these lights. You can see they're red at the top of your screen. Wait for them to go green. Lights go out any moment. This is a long, long light. Away they go. Looks like everyone... Look at Gaffers! Look at Gaffers and the Subarus! Look at this, is incredible start. Stuck on the grid has taken pole. Gaffer's trying to get down the inside of Tartan, and they're having a little argy-bargy. Tartan's trying to hold that line, and he manages to do it. Gaffers is on the outside. This is going to be Subaru 1 and 3. No, it's not. Tartan manages to hold him off. What a great start. And Benno Big Time's had a blinder in 6th position there. So it's Stuck on the Grid who takes the lead in the first few corners. ADT is in 2nd, Tartan in 3rd. There is Gaffers in 4th. Rose is down the inside of Gaffers for position into the braking zone. Is he going to get that done? BR has a look down the inside. Wide goes Gaffers. He's going to get a penalty there. Looks like he's got away with it because he's slowed down, so he should be okay. Roberts is now into 7th. Great run from Roberts. And look at Benno in the Mustang. What a great start from him round the outside of Roses. Can he get that done? He's going to get the cutback on Roses here. Little argy-bargy. Roses just forced out wide. Benno Big Time down the inside into the braking zone. Roses holds the line. Great start here already, Jesse. What a great start. But look at this. Stuck on the Grid in the lead of the GT4 series.
Yeah, and ADT is pushing his car really hard. He's come up on him a couple times and had to bail out. Now they got a little space, so I think he needs to sit back a little and chill. I think he's in a good spot, 2nd spot, especially with super soft tires. Just sit on it a little bit and let it happen. Don't rush it.
Yeah, like I said, that power from the Mustang. Look at it, he's all over the back of Tartan. Let's have a look. Look, that's how close he is. We're on board. I'm going mad already. We're on board with Tartan, and look at Benno Big Time. He's actually nudging Tartan to push forward. This is incredible. Round the outside, the 2 McLarens just behind him as well into the braking zone. And Tartan manages to hold Benno Big Time off, but watch out for the McLarens, both of them, BR and Roses. So it looks like Roses has given BR the position. I think BR is also on the medium tyre. Yes, he is. So let's have a look. Just going to put all that back on again. I'm just going to push this and push that. There we go. So there we go. BR is there. Roses is in 2nd. So he's pushing BR. Great teamwork there. Great teamwork. And he's got fastest sector.
Yeah, it looks like Bites of Roses and Gaffers are the early leaders on the medium tires, so those guys are probably going to be the ones to watch. And it looked like...
Oh, sorry, I do apologise, Jesse. Penalty for ADT, 3 seconds, and Tartan makes a move down the inside. I'm going to see if we can grab that again. So there's Tartan, there is ADT into the braking zone. I think ADT's going to go right. Oh, he's hit the curb. He's gone way wide. That's going to be a penalty. Tartan goes down the inside. Benno Big Time tries to have a little bit of action here. Tartan tries to take the line. ADT's there, moves over to the side. Great driving from the drivers there. Tartan into 2nd.
That's what we were just talking about too. I just talked about ADT easing up, and he kept driving really hard. And I know it's easy to try to do that, but man, it's a long race. Just sit back and wait for it, because that, a 2-3 second penalty is just going to kill your race.
Yeah, definitely. ADT is going to have to take that penalty. He's going to be absolutely crucified with that 2.6 penalty. And BR and also Roses are going to go past him. Hopefully BR realises what he's doing. He's got to take the penalty on the left-hand side. So hopefully BR will move out of the way. Yes, he does, because that would have been really nasty. There is BR. There is Roses just behind him. ADT is taking his penalty. Smithy goes past. Smithy is in 6th in the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Oh, Roberts goes very wide there, and these two race against each other in racing rivals as well. Side by side are the 2 Dodge Vipers as well, just behind them. So Roberts is looking for a little move on Smithy Jr. into the braking zone. Roberts goes on the outside, Smithy on the inside. Oh, he tries to get that outside line, not going to do it. Smithy just forces him out wide there, and I think Roberts might get a penalty, but hopefully he won't. Obviously, he was on the outside line there, but Robert, yeah, he's going to get a penalty. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I think we're going to let that one go because they are battling. There was no force, there was no push off, and there was no room for him to go, so he might get away with that. So if Robertson here is, he will be able to get away with that one. So there we go. Christian Smith is now into 6th position. Robertson 7th. ADT still got a penalty there in 8th spot, so he's got another penalty. Hosky in 10th. Marco is there in, Hosky in 9th. Marco in 10th. LB Racing is there in 11th, and he's trying to get into this mix. Gaffers has dropped all the way down into 12th spot here, and he's got loads of tyre left, so very interesting. Any one of these guys can get into this 4th position here.
Yeah, there's some awfully good racers down the list there. Granted, they're all on medium, so it looks like they seem to be working together relatively well, but they just don't want to let them get out too far. And even like Benno and Tartan, I mean, they need to stop goofing around too much. It looks like they caught stuck. He might have made a mistake because they cut a second off his time.
Yeah, definitely. Just going to see if there might be an overtaking manoeuvre there. The penalties are being taken down the left-hand side. ADT's taking his. Oh, Roberts has still got his penalty and he's taking it all the way down to the turn, and he might get a penalty for that because, as we said, you have to take the penalty down the pit straight and not on the corner. And he was taking it on the corner and it was on stream, and we do say that if it's on stream, we see it.
Yeah, and it's not beneficial too on those a lot of times to just gradually take them. You're better off just taking it really quickly and getting right back on the gas and getting back in the race.
Yeah, it's really mixed up. Look at this battle. Wide again, Roberts and Lozzie. So both of them going wide in the Mazda there. And this really hot it up in front. This is fantastic. I'm loving this. LB's got a 2-second penalty, 5-second penalty for Marco.
Yeah, he went way wide.
Just going to mention that Gaffers has now jumped into 9th spot. So after all of these position changes and argy-bargies, he's now back into 9th spot with LB just in front of him, who's going to have to take a penalty. So he just has to sit behind him. Just relax. Just relax.
Yeah. It seems like he's the only one that hasn't got a penalty back there, to be honest with you. Those guys are all over the track in the back with those medium tires.
Yeah, change for the lead as well. Sorry, Jesse. Oh, what's happened here? Stuck on the grid. It looks like it. I don't know what's happened there. He slowed right down, unless he's made a mistake or something. I'm not too sure. But he looked like he got a little tap from Rosa to say, come on, mate, keep pushing. And maybe stuck on the grid felt a bit like, oh, do you know what? I should let these guys through. I don't know what he was thinking, but he's now in 4th place. And now he's being challenged for 3rd. And Roses is through.
Benno just went in the pits too.
So Benno in the pits. So Benno is in the pits. Let's have a look where he is. There he is. Let's have a look at this Mustang. He's doing a cracking job out there. Is Benno big time? And this is crucial for the Ford team because obviously we know they've dropped down in points, but this is going to be massive points if Benno can get a top 3 finish here today.
Absolutely. Those guys, I mean, I personally like driving the Mustang. I think it's a great car. I know it sometimes gets a bad rap, but I mean, that thing, when it gets on the straightaway, it's gone.
Oh, I don't know what's happening here. They're putting fuel into Benno Big Time's car. So unless that's a glitch, I'm hoping that's a glitch. He's stuck in the pit, so I don't know what's happened there. He's on track. He just disappeared and magically he's on the back straight. It's incredible. How did he do that?
There you go.
Did anyone else notice that they changed the wheels and actually had the other set of wheels on the car already? Without even moving. That was insane. Anyway, back to the real racing. Tartan is there in 1st with BR in 2nd. Roses is in 3rd. This is massive points for McLaren. Absolutely massive. But very impressed here, Jesse, with Stuck on the Grid still there in 1st. But Smithy Jr. at the minute, I know Stuck on the Grid is his debut today, but Smithy Jr. for me, 5th spot, super soft tyres, looking a bit distraught now. He's in a good position.
Yeah, he might be coming in here. We'll see. We'll have to see if he comes in.
There we go. More battling here with Rippenatera and LB and Roberts. They're all together again. This is a great battle at the back here. You just don't know where to look. Look at them all spread out, but they're all battling for the lead. But look at this. It's Tartan in the lead. BR in 2nd. Stuck on the grid has come into the pits. BR in 2nd there, doing a good job on those super soft tyres. I'll tell you what, Roses looks really good at the moment, doesn't he? Roses.
Yeah, his tires are right now. It doesn't look bad at all.
Right, let's see if Stuck on the Grid's tyres are magically still on his car as well. Here he goes, takes them off. No, they're actually coming off, so I don't know what happened with Benno Big Time's tyres. That's probably why they're so slow at the moment. But there we go. It's Stuck on the Grid in 13th place. He comes out of the pits. This is fantastic stuff for Subaru. They're looking very, very good while these lot are battling. Tartan is his right rear is starting to look a bit second-hand now. He's in 1st. BR in 2nd. And again, right front looking pretty much damaged. But it's great to see BR finally up there because we know he's a good driver, Jesse. And there he is in 2nd place at this moment in time.
Yeah, and we're probably going to see BR and, I don't know, BR may stay out, but I think Tartan needs some new tires. I don't think he can go another lap on these.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're going to do the same pit stop because he knows he's with Tartan. So is it worth him staying with him and getting as far as he can, and just follow him step by step just to make sure that he comes out at the same time as Tartan so we can just battle him for the lead. So here we go, Tartan and BR. Are they going in? Yes, they are. Both of them, as the commentator called it. Thank you very much. comes in. So there we go. BR is in. Tartan is in. Roses is in. So Roses on the super soft tyres. He's going to look good. He knows that BR has been out on those super soft tyres for just over 10 minutes. So again, Roses is looking absolutely fantastic for this points win. Smithy has stayed out.
Yes, I was just noticing that. He's got some beat up tires, but if he can keep it on the track, more power to him.
Here we go, Hosky and Gaffers for position here. I want to keep an eye on Stuck on the Grid because he came in for his tyres early and the guys are now coming out of the pits. So this is going to be very, very interesting indeed. Gaffers looks like he's going to have a try down the inside on Hosky. Hosky's sort of held the middle line, but Gaffers is down the inside and he's going to take that surely. Great respect from the two drivers. Hosky on the outside, Gaffers on the inside. The power of that Subaru is immense, but look at that Dodge Viper trying to hold the inside line, and Hosky's going to do so into the braking zone. And Gaffers has done it around the outside. That's an incredible move from Gaffers. Brilliant job on those medium tyres.
Yeah, absolutely. That Subaru, if you time it right, we saw Cartier do it as well. You can push it around the outside, and you can pass people on the outside, which is something that a lot of the other cars don't have.
So great move there from Gaffers. Now in second, Smithy Jr. just in front here. So let's go back and have a look where Tartan is. There he is, and BR is all over the back of him. So this is going to be very interesting to see BR and Tartan on the same tyre, with Roses just behind, Benno Big Time just behind them. So Benno Big Time tried to benefit in the pit stop, hasn't worked, but there he is on the medium tyre. So again, looking very, very good. If these two battle in front and Roses gets past them, they're looking great. Stuck on the grid as well on the medium tyre. And I'll tell you what, that Subaru medium tyre is looking very good indeed. Gaffers is out there in front with Smithy Jr. coming in the Lamborghini Husky, and Gaffers has stayed out.
Yeah, he's feeling good on those mediums. Like I said, he picked it. He wanted the mediums out there. He's taken a page from the last race, which was Matt Humphrey. You know, he stayed out there and didn't pit till about 6 minutes left and ended up in second place. So we'll see how that works out for Gaff this time.
Yeah, Grandad has now jumped into second, but the battle for the lead has just changed, and Tartan has been taken by BR for position. Let's have a look what happened down the straight. Here we go. We're with Tartan and BR. Look at this, fantastic stuff. Round the outside, BR round the outside of Tartan for position. Surely not. Or did Tartan outbrake himself into the braking zone? No, Tartan just went, do you know what? You have it. I'm going to follow you for a change. That might be quite beneficial, but we shall see. It's a great move from BR on Tartan, and there it is. There's BR, Gaffers, and there's Grandad just in front. Gaffers looks really good at the moment. He's 14 seconds up the road. Look at Roses trying to go around the outside of Tartan on those super soft tyres. Is the cut back on for Roses? He tries, not quite doing it, but look how much of the track Roses can use on those super softs. That's incredible. Benno Big Time just behind this, Stuck on the Grid also just behind him. So this is looking very, very good. Where is Smithy Jr.? There he is in 8th spot at the moment. Stuck on the Grid is in 7th with Benno Big Time just in front of him, but Stuck on the Grid is closing up on Benno Big Time.
Yep, and we're going to see Gaffers and Grandad, the last two, are going to be going in for pits here on this run-by.
Definitely, here we go. Tartan and Roses. There is Grandad just in front. Grandad is going to be slowing down BR as he comes out the corner, but he might grab a nice toe here, actually, BR. So Grandad's going to come into the pits this time round. Gaffers is in the pits, but I don't think this is going to be enough. So they're all out ready. We're going to see the flash of BR. Tartan go past. There we go. BR is through. There he is. Tartan holding that defensive line on Roses. Tartan's left it a little bit later this time, and Roses is through. Same position, same corner, same overtaking move. Great stuff. McLaren 1-2 here, Jesse. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. He's going to run up on BR pretty quick. I assume he's probably going to let him by. I mean, Roses is on the super softs. You know, it wouldn't behoove him to fight at this point, and you know, Roses in the process of trying to pass him, you know, could cause some problems. So it'd be, like I said, it'd behoove him to go ahead and let him by.
Yeah, but also it might be beneficial that he does grab the lead because he gets half points. So if he grabs the win, he gets more points. But obviously then BR will come second, but that might be beneficial, not too sure. I don't think it matters either way, but BR has let him through, so Roses takes the lead. Good thinking from the McLaren team. Let Roses get away. BR has done enough. I don't think Tartan's going to be able to catch him, but you never know. You never know. Benno big time in 4th, stuck on the grid there in 5th spot, doing a great job. He's still trying to close in. He's doing brilliantly. Chris Smithy Jr. in 6th spot at the moment. Hosky there has got Gaffers all over the back of him. So Gaffers trying to go around the outside of ADT. Sorry, I do apologise. There's the 2 Dodge Vipers together. Gaffers trying to go around the outside. Another penalty there for Roberts in 10th spot.
Boy, Benno is really struggling. There
Gaffers
goes
down the inside. Gaffers down the inside of ADT, and he's got that done for position. Sorry there, Jess. Gaffers has taken 8th spot on ADT. Let's have a look at that replay. Jesse, sorry, my friend.
Yeah, no worries. I just saw that Stuck took the spot from Benno as well. They're fighting down the main straight right now, but Stuck is really cornering well in that Subaru right now.
Oh, there we go. Great battle. Benno big time forced out wide. Stuck on the grid, takes the position. That's a great battle from the 2 of them. Let's have a look at that replay. I'm loving that my replay button's working today. I'm getting a bit over obsessed with the replay button now. But Stuck on the grid is there. Benno big time tries to get that outside line. Not going to do it, and the front tyres are totally destroyed. And he's there. He's doing a great job, though, is Benno big time. He really, really is. He's got that Mustang in the top 5 at the moment. So let's see if he can do it. Smithy Jr. just down the road there. 3.5 seconds. Can he close up on these guys? Don't forget, he is on I think he's on the super soft tyre as well. So let's have a look. No, he's on the medium, but he is close. Look at the tyres on that car. That's insane. So, White the Roses, BR, Tartan. Then we've got Stuck on the grid with Benno big time. Smithy Jr. just behind them, coming into the right-hander. But Hosky is looking a bit feisty as well. And Gaffers is on an absolute mission to try and get into this top 5. Brilliant drive from Gaffers at the moment after the bad start he had.
I think might have to check on Hosky too. It looks like he's got soft tires on. I was watching the Gaffers.
He has.
It looks like he's long tires.
He has. He's got the wrong tyres, so a penalty for Hosky. So he's got the wrong tyres on. I'm sure he's absolutely kicking himself. So he will get, I'm sure he'll get a penalty. I don't know what sort of penalty we're going to give him, but he's got the wrong tyres on. So unfair advantage maybe, I'm not too sure. But there we go. So there is Roses in the lead. BR in 2nd, Tartan in 3rd. Benno is there in 5th spot, stuck in the grid just in front of him. And here goes Benno. Is he going to have a look? Oh, he's got some great pace down the inside into the braking zone. And Benno's got it done.
Yep. And Stuck made the right decision there. Just go and hold back. I think in the long term he's going to get him back.
Yeah, he is down the outside. Look at side by side. I'm watching it for Chrissy Smith there, for Smithy Jr. because he's in a battle as well. There's 3 cars behind here. I've got to take a look if we can. I know that Stuck on the grid. There's Stuck on the grid on the outside. Chrissy, Smithy Jr. Not Chrissy. It's Smithy Jr. He's managed to hold them off, and there's going to be a battle here for 3rd position. For 4th position between Stuck on the grid, Benno, Smithy Jr., Hosky, and Gaffers. This is brilliant. ADT's just sitting in the background going, I might turn up with a great big bunch of points. But we'll see what happens. So Benno is there. I'm enjoying tonight. It's quite good. There we go. Hosky down the inside. Oh, look at Gaffers. He's got around the outside of all 3 of them. Oh, Chrissy Smith is there. Sorry, I said Chrissy again. Smithy Jr. is there because Chris is the team manager for Lamborghini. Sorry there, Smithy Jr. Down the inside of Hosky. Look at Hosky trying to battle away. But Stuck on the grid is there on the outside of Benno big time. This is all happening. I don't know where to look at the moment. This is brilliant racing. Looks like Tartan's also caught up on the back of BR as well. So into the braking zone is Benno, Stuck on the grid. Smithy Jr. I've said it right this time. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. Where's he gone? There he is. This is brilliant. What a race. We've got a minute to go yet.
Hosky seems to be struggling to control his car around the corner a little bit. I'm not sure why, because his tires aren't that bad, but he is sliding all over the place.
Oh, Gaffers is in the toe. Is he going to have a little go down the inside of Hosky for position into the braking zone? He's got the inside line and he's done it! What a move from Gaffers!
2 of them.
What a move from Gaffers. Let's take a look at that again. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, now we're going to see Gaff try to pull up on Stuck on the grid too, and they might be able to help each other out.
So here we go. Great move from Gaffers. He takes that position and now he's on a massive shot. This is a great points for Subaru. Stuck on the grid just in front and he's the fastest man on the track. 137.720. So there he is, stuck on the grid just in front now. Is he going to push stuck on the grid further? Because this is going to be the final lap. I don't know if Roses is going to make it or not. But there is BR. There is Tartan. Benno Big Time is in fourth and he's got a bit of a gap. There goes Gaffers. He's trying to get that fourth position off Benno Big Time. So he's now going for position. Roses has gotten slightly wide there coming into the corner. BR also, no, it's just the camera angle, sorry. Gaffers is down the inside of Benno Big Time. He's going to be on the outside. Gaffers stuck on the grid fighting for Hosky on the outside. This is brilliant. Gaffers is going to try and tuck down the inside of Benno Big Time. He's on the outside and stuck on the grid has been forced out wide. Brilliant racing, but Roses is coming through. I want to take a look at what's happening. So Jesse, if you could look at the last few corners for me while I look at both Roses as he comes over the line. What a fantastic drive from Roses. He goes over the line. He's going to take the win. And look at this. It's going to be a 1-2 for McLaren as they come over the line. Fantastic stuff. Tarn takes third. Gaffers is going to take fourth. What a drive from Gaffers. He's going to come over the line in fourth.
Yep, and stuck too, just to get a seventh. I mean, out of all that, that's amazing.
That is brilliant. Benno Big Time takes fifth. Hosky in sixth. Stuck on the grid in seventh. What a great battle. ADT in eighth. Smithy Jr. unfortunately takes ninth. He got a bit battered there. LB takes 10th off Marco. And Roberts has a massive penalty, which he's had to slow down. There is Marco. There's Rippin. Roberts and Grandad comes in 14th place. Don't know what's wrong with Grandad today. He was flying last week. But there we go. What a race. And Roses up 4 places and takes the win. Incredible drive.
Yeah, great teamwork by those guys to work together and end up right up at the front. That was amazing stuff.
And there's a car reversing on the track there. Did you see that?
It's been that kind of...
Welcome to GTS. Yeah, it has been one of those days. Jesse, that was incredible. Now, who was your driver of the day in that one? Because that was very, very interesting indeed. That was phenomenal.
You know what? I mean, I think definitely the team of the day was those guys up front with Roses and BR. I think you probably have to tip your hat to Stuck on the Grid as well. I mean, for him to finish 7th, and he just found out he was even racing in this like 2 days ago. So to finish mid-pack after all that, and honestly, he had a chance to be, 5th or 6th. That was an amazing run for him.
Yeah, definitely. There is a lot of people out there that could have gone to. Gaffers with a storming drive in the Subaru. Benno Big Time there in 5th. As well in the Mustang, and then you've got BR again, another great drive from BR. I mean, he's now starting to feel for the car, which is great. So let's have a look at these race results. There we go. Roses takes the win. BR in 2nd, Tartan in 3rd, Gaffers there in 4th, Benno Big Time in 5th, Hosky in 6th, Stuck on the Grid in 7th. Great drive from Stuck on the Grid on his debut. ADT in 8th, Smithy Jr. again, great drive from Smithy Jr. Really unlucky at the end there. LB in 10th, Marco in 11th, Rippin Terry in 12th, Roberts in 13th, and Grandad in 14th. Fastest lap was from Gaffers on that astounding dive down the inside in turn 1 and gets the fastest lap, 137.720. Wow, what a race that was. Okay, so there we go. We have the guys in the room now. Let's have a look and see what they have to say, because that was something special, wasn't it, Jess? So there we go. Let's have a quick word with Tarn. Tarn, you there, mate? That was a great drive. Very, very tough race. How do you feel about that one?
I need a faster car in the straight. Oh my God, that McLaren was like a torpedo. You just couldn't get anywhere near it on the straight, and it just came flying by me. But well done to BRD and to Rosie's. Yeah, we had a good stable car, but we knew that we were lacking a little bit of top line speed. So I really needed to try and get away in the distance, and I didn't get the best of starts, but I'd be happy with 3rd.
Yeah, that's incredible, mate. Well done. I mean, great points again for for Honda, and sorry, I saw NSX, and for some reason I thought Nissan. Yeah, that's like evil. Yeah, well done, mate. Third place for the NSX team, the Honda team. So great stuff. Congratulations. Great job, Tartan.
Cheers, thanks.
Let's have a word with Mr. BR. BR, finally, we're going to get to speak to you. I haven't spoken to you in a long time.
Hey, Craig, how you doing?
I'm very well, sir. How does it feel to finish second? And could have had the win if Roses was nice enough, but he stole the win. He wanted the glory, and you came second. How'd you feel?
Oh, that was brilliant. I really enjoyed the race. I didn't expect to have the pace. It was the first time in the GR4 car, so Roses gave me a tip on the gear, how to use the gears in the car. I was surprised to see that I could be up there. I really enjoyed the race with Tartan, so thanks a lot to Tartan for the racing. It was really great. And yeah, congratulations to everyone on that race.
Yeah, it was fantastic, mate. Congratulations. Massive points for McLaren. That's surely going to be enough to get you up there. So we'll see how you get on in the GT3 series on Thursday. But well done, mate. Great race. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Thank you. Cheers.
Let's have a word with Mr. Roses. Roses, safety car driver on a Super Sunday. Title contender on a Tuesday. Wow, what a drive. How do you feel?
Ecstatic. That was worth waiting for. Came in with no practice, and somehow it worked out. And cheers for Pride for letting me through when I got in the supers. Did it for him, so good teamwork for him. And that was for Hulky as well, for what he's going through.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure he's going to be over the moon. I'm just going to have a look, see if he's got any messages, because I'm sure, even though what he's going through at the moment, and we do wish him and his family all the best, that he's going to be so happy to see that outcome. But, mate, great drive. Fantastic race tonight. Well done to everyone. That was fantastic. Well done, mate. Great job.
Thank you.
I'm just going to take a look at some of these messages while we're here. We got driver of the day, driver of the race was Matt. Oh, we've had that one already. Good luck racing rivals. Grandad says no. Laugh aloud. He was in fourth. That's because the mishap at the start. We had no singing for you guys. Stick with your commentating jobs. Cheers, Egon. Great singing voice, says Rachel. Thanks, Rachel. That's really nice. That doesn't make it easier for your arm, I'm sure, but hopefully it does. Evening, boys. Just got back in time to see us smash it, and he did. Benno big time came in fifth. He done a cracking job. Keep going, says Rachel. Are you taking requests? Yo, Chris Ball from GT Champions. If you haven't seen these guys, go and check them out. They stream their side in America, but they also stream in the evening. So go and check them out. Amazing guys. Love this track in the GT4 cars. The 1286 is a blast here. It really is. Jip says I'll try and get you some more flybys when I am up at the base next time. Cheers, Jip. Appreciate that. We are called the Flying Brick Brigade. Love that. Come on, stuck on the grid. Go, says Mario. Green, says Chris Ball. Come on, Damo, says Jipco. Benno, that was naughty. He doesn't deserve a 2-second penalty, says Tim. Great to see Polar there. Go, Benno, says Lofty. There is a lot of red boxes on the track. There is a lot of red boxes. It was like, what was that program that bloke did? And you just opened the box and you won some money. It was a bit like that, wasn't it? Deal or no deal, yeah. So the further you go out, the more money you get. There we go. So Benno had magic tyres, 2 sets installed. He did have... Yeah, see, you saw it. That's a penalty. Go on, Smithy Jr., doing a great job. He was Chris, and I actually called him you. Amazing. And Restreamer said, congratulations, we made 100 messages today. So thank you very much for everyone who's messaged. Come on, Team Roses, get in there, says Scott. I knew he was going to be pleased. Fab Racing from Team Roses. Awesome drive, boys, says Dump Valves. Wow, some points finally. And the Mustang was decent at this track. I said at the start it was going to be decent. Thanks to Team Roses. Unlucky AD, you had to go get a penalty. Oh, yeah, indeed. GG McLaren, welcome to race 1, says Legion. So that's lovely input from everyone there, Jesse. But hats off to your team today. Gaffers from the back there obviously had a blinding start, was stuck in the grid. And Subaru, again, great points today.
Yeah, absolutely. We got quite a few there. It was nice to see. I mean, because all 4 of us last week just struggled. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if it was a track thing or what it was, but we didn't do well. So hopefully we can hold up our end of the bargain on Thursday as well. And I do want to mention too, it's great to see a lot of the streamers from the other channels coming in and watching our races. We appreciate that. They feel that we're a good enough product that they want to come out and watch it, which is awesome.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, we do appreciate Ghost Viper Gaming, G Money, Legion, GT Realm, Hatter Lad. Anyone I've missed, please say. But if there is anyone I've missed, Cardio Wes as well. Thank you very much as well. Amazing. We've got some great streaming drivers, and they all want to be part of CC Sim Racing, and we want more of you to come and join us. The more we get, the more fun we have. So, but yeah, thank you very much everyone for tonight. Jesse, you've been an absolute pleasure to have in the comms box as always. So thank you very much for joining us this evening.
All right, I'll see you next week, which is my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to you next week. But yeah, this is, so don't forget, we're here on Thursday night for the GT3 round, and you're going to see a lot of streamers on there as well, so please come back for that. This was Craig Cook, that was Jesse, aka Lime Liquor, from the Academy and from the Subaru team. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched. Thank you for the stars from Scott McGill and for Iron Man, for also Iron Man. That's so cool. I'm so happy that it's a Marvel character. Thanks to Iron Man for hosting on Twitch as well for me. Really appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who's followed today and liked and loved the stream. We'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone. Good night. We are CC Sim Racing.